You must control your focus, man, because it's creating your current reality. Because your focus is your state of mind. Your focus is manifesting your reality. And the problem is we focus on garbage. We focus on what everybody else is doing and how much they making. When your primary focus should be on yourself. That's the only way it's going to get done. But the game is tricky, though. It's very difficult to focus on yourself in a world full of distractions. There's so many dopamine hits everywhere you see, everything you view, and throws you off the path. But when you focus on yourself and you focus on the goal, you start to manifest whatever goes on inside of your head. So ask yourself a question. Where is your focus? That's probably why you're not where you want to be. Because your focus is not on you. It's focused on everything else but you. When you focus on eating clean, hitting the gym, guess what you start doing? You start eating clean, hitting the gym. When you focus on creating the business, guess what you start doing? You start watching videos, you start studying, you start reading books, you start asking questions. Because that's your current state of mind. That's where your focus is. Where is your focus? That's probably why you're not moving. We must control our focus or we will be stuck in our current positions. But I get it. The world is loud. It's a very loud world, full of distractions, full of dog shit, full of BS, full of things that don't have nothing to do with your growth. But we like entertainment, all of us. But at a certain moment in time in your life, you're going to have to choose between entertainment and self. Because entertainment is good for laughs and views. But it's not good for your progress. That's why you can't focus on the past. Because it's not good for your progress. That's why you can't focus on what happened yesterday. Because it's not good for your progress. That's why you can't focus on what went wrong in life. Because it's not good for your progress. Your focus determines your progress and your detriment. So what are you focusing on? Control your focus at all times in this loud ass world, brothers. I know sometimes a lot of us get stuck. A lot of us have so many thoughts and we can't move on it. Because our focus is on everything. A lot of things. We want to do a million things at one time. When you need to just focus on one thing, bro. Baby steps. One foot in front of the other. Take your time. You know, this is a slow pace. This is a marathon. We're not trying to speed race through this. We're just trying to hit our goals. I've been focusing and just manifesting my own shit. Off camera. Everything don't need to be documented, man. But I got goals and dreams in mind and I've been working towards them. Sometimes you got to lock in and say fuck everything else. Sometimes you got to lock in and just worry about yourself, especially as a man. Because you know nobody going to change your life, my G. Nobody going to do it for you, man. So when you going to take the time out for you and focus on yourself? Control your focus, man. Because it's dictating your life. You know what I mean? Pay attention to what you're focusing on. Pay attention to what you consume. Pay attention to people you hang around. Because it's creating your reality. You only got so much focus in a day. And every day, you should be focused on self and building and getting better. Enjoying the journey, not worrying about the end goal. Everybody wants the microwave heat up life. And then you get there and then you don't have no fulfillment in it because you didn't enjoy the journey. The real fulfillment was in the journey. The real fulfillment was in the work. Put your head down and dig, brothers. Dig inside self. Heal yourself. Get away from your past. Get away from anybody that reminds you of your past. Get away from anybody that tried to shame you for what you did years ago. because you don't have time to focus on that. As I said before in the video before, man, the only thing that is real is the now, this current minute, second. So focus on that. What can you do with your time? Because you don't have time to harp. You don't have time to fester. You don't have time to dwell. That's a waste of time. We got shit to do. You had all these goals and dreams for 2026. But one sign of adversity threw your mission off. Now you're focused on other things. Get focused, man. Control it. Because if you don't control it, the world will. If you don't control it, the internet will. If you don't control it, your friends will. You must control your focus to create your reality. You must control your focus to be who you want to be. It's real simple, bro. Stop making this shit hard. Sometimes you got to sacrifice to get to where you want to go. Sometimes you got to cut people off that you knew for years and you love them dearly to progress, because their energy is so dark and draining that you feel tired just by getting a text message or a phone call from them. They throwing off your focus. Sometimes you got to just be alone to understand who you are and to love self. And once you love self, you good for whoever comes in your life. But if you're steady trying to be a people pleaser and please everybody else, you start to lose self. And that's when you start to compromise your goals, your dreams, your outlooks, your vision, just to make somebody else happy, when nobody cares about you more than you. You're not crazy. You're not lazy. You just got too many distractions. You got too much going on. Your focus is on everything else but you. Get back focused on your goal, man. Get back focused in that gym, man. Get back focused on that bag, man. Get back focused on whatever you're trying to focus on. That goal that you had in mind, that dream that you had. Focus on that and life will change, I promise you. Control it. Because your focus is your state of mind. And your state of mind is your current reality. So what are you manifesting? Always control your focus, because your life depends on it.